Hey, it's Ao from Catalyst. I want to talk about some stuff that I thought was interesting from the Vlad TV interview series that Aaron has been doing. But before that, I want to show this clip that was uploaded by Lulu Lime about Melanie's reaction to Aaron Carter's new hairdo, which I guess he wanted it redone. It looks like he got his entire hair braided up now, so it's not just like the small ones, because there definitely wasn't enough length on those other ones. So let's look at this clip really quick. Melanie's reaction is quite funny.
The dreads, the braids. Drop down.
Okay, don't do it too much.
Yeah, no, we're leaving this rounded out here, like.
No, it grows back fast, and not only that, this color has to change. So I don't know what I want to do with the bottom yet. I have to see. It's gonna be braided.
Melanie's face, dude. She's like, what the heck? She's like, don't cut too much off, because like.
Over top of this, so you don't even want to see it.
I was used to having him.
Can you give me a bag, babe, so I can save this hair?
Yes.
In case my family wants to try to 5150 me again, I can have my hair.
Melanie's face, dude. Anyways, let's get into the clips. Hey.
All right, so then 2008, you get arrested in Kimball County, Texas.
Yes.
With, I guess you were speeding and there was 2 ounces of weed in the car.
No, I was speeding. There was 1 gram of weed in the car.
1 gram of weed.
There was 1 gram of weed in the car in Texas.
Nothing.
Kimball County.
It's like a joint.
I had actually gotten pulled over by that cop 8 months previously when I was taking an ex-girlfriend to Spring Hill in Texas. And I get out the car and I recognize him. He's like, hey, man, just, be honest with me. Tell me what's up. And I said, hey, there's, I just came from California. There's probably some bud or something like that in the car. And he's like, well, feel free to, I was like, well, feel free to look, probably something in there. Like there's crumbs on the ground. Like, and so he arrested me. I went to jail for 2 days and just made some homies, made some friends in the pen. Like, and then 2 days later I get off and they drop the charges because of medical license. And so I have.
Wait, oh, well, okay. If he was in Texas, okay, that makes sense because Texas is they're still not cool with the green down there.
No criminal.
From what I know, I was like, the pen. Went to jail.
Okay, was that the first time you got arrested though?
First time, yeah. Well, no, I got arrested when I was 15 for a concealed weapon.
Oh, okay. Why were you carrying a concealed weapon?
Because I was drug dealing.
Okay, and
because my parents weren't paying me money, so
right. I heard about this.
And
you were actually dealing coke and ecstasy because
I was dealing coke, ecstasy, and like that. Yeah.
At 15.
Yeah.
Being Aaron
Mostly
Carter.
Ecstasy though. The Keys wanted the ecstasy.
Aaron Carter, the diamond selling artist, is selling drugs.
That's crazy because that definitely shows the time because E isn't really even popular anymore,
Because his parents aren't giving him his money. Doesn't that sound kind of crazy when you say it out loud?
Not really. I'm a hustler, man.
Okay. But I mean, how much can you really make when you're...
I will
hey, man, you're kind of familiar.
I will not disclose that information.
I'm just saying, though, like,
put it this way. Put
Like...
it this way. When I started 4 months later, my dad cracked open my safe and found $100,000 in there.
Okay.
And was like, where did this money come from?
All right, you remove some weight.
Said,
I got you.
I don't know. I've been saving it up for my per diems for the last 15 years.
Your parents were basically just not giving you anything, even though you were making millions of dollars?
No cards, no credit cards. All I had was a cell phone.
Okay.
And then I had chores. I had to shovel the sand and the keys.
What was your brother going through the same?
In comparison to, there's always the Bieber and Carter comparison. In comparison, that's kind of the opposite of Bieber. I don't know exactly what Justin Bieber's monetary situation was, but he was running rampant. I'm sure Aaron was too. But he had all the money, he had the cars, he had, you know what I mean? So it, in a way, if Aaron's story is true to an extent, obviously, like, we don't know because we're not there. What would his turnout have been if they did give him all that money? Would he have just wasted it anyways?
Thing with your parents?
No. He wasn't even around. He was gone when he was 18. So when he was
Oh,
18, I
right.
was
Oh,
11
by
years
18,
old.
he was already gone. You
He
were
left.
the last.
We didn't see him anymore.
Ah, got it.
He left everybody.
Got it. Okay. So you turn 18, and then suddenly you're like, well,
But did Nick not be around just because he's like rude? Was he being rude, or was it just like you're living life fast? I don't know if anyone anyone who knows more about this than me would know. Did Nick Carter not really come around the family on purpose, or was it more of just you get caught up in having to work basically all the time and do hundreds of shows a year?
There's a trust put aside for you.
Yeah, $4.4 million I had in the trust.
But
I went to Guitar Center and I spent $500,000 in 2 hours on all studio stuff to invest in myself.
Yeah.
To learn how to be a producer.
Okay.
And I haven't stopped ever since, and now it's actually paying off. Lose me, they become really scorned. But like, I think when women meet me and they lose me, they become really scorned. And I've gone through a lot of counseling and therapy and couple relationship stuff, and obviously 4 times in rehab, that's what you do. You learn how to set boundaries and certain things. So like I'm very protective of myself. And as I got older, looking back on like Lindsay Lohan or even my first girlfriend, Amanda Bynes, yeah, that was my first girlfriend, Amanda Bynes.
Yeah, she's had a rough patch.
She has too. And I wish her all the best. But I will tell all y'all out there, all the Orlando Browns, the Amanda Bynes, everybody out there, you guys can turn your lives around, but you got to realize there's more to life than just fame and fortune and money and cosmetics and people's perceptions. Remember this. What someone's opinion of you is none of your business at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And I keep having to make that a mantra to myself and just keep to that. But at the same time, being a people pleaser and what I do, of course people's opinions or things they say are gonna, hurt at times. And anyone who says that it doesn't, that does what I do, they're lying to you.
Well, at one point you guys do the reality show, House of Carters.
Yeah.
In 2006.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned on No Jumper that you and Nick had like a fight where you choked him out until he passed out, which never made it onto the cameras.
Well, no, he said after I did it, he goes, "That's the first time you ever came at me. And then I'm proud of you," he said. He's like, "Look at my head. Look at this." Yeah. I was 19. I'm 30. I'm almost 33 now, bro.
So
was that fight real though? Or I think I know what fight they're talking about. Was that real? I mean, Aaron's selling it as it's reality, which is smart. But
were you guys really getting into physical altercations like that a lot during that era? Or
throughout our whole lives.
Okay, because at one point you were saying,
but like a big brother type of thing, I mean, sometimes he would be a little overzealous, but I'm here.
You had mentioned that he was making you drink when you were younger.
Yeah, I mean, he would do that, but you know what? Like, right now, our family has been through so much in the last year, and my brother just had a kid, and my twin sister just had a kid. They got restraining orders against me. Man, talking about them, it rubs me the wrong way. Not even if I'm having a conversation with my fiance, if we're talking about this stuff, it rubs me the wrong way because I didn't appreciate my whole family trying to like allegedly, prosecute me in a malicious way and using the court system to harass me. And, I found out in the transcripts, that with the restraining order against my twin sister and her husband, that they were trying to get me Baker acted and get a conservatorship over me.
Oh.
And they didn't win.
So they could manage your money.
So they could sedate me for the rest of my life, allegedly. And it's in the transcripts. That's what they were going to do. Well, and I had to fight for my life for that stuff.
I want to get to all that. I'm just kind of
I know.
Going down the timeline. Yeah. Okay, so 2006, you get engaged to Playboy model
Carrie Ann
Panice.
Panice.
And I guess it was like a grand opening, grand closing kind of.
No, it was actually a publicity stunt thing that we were doing in Vegas at the comedy store, comedy club in Vegas. So it was just like a publicity stunt thing.
Okay.
It was. I think I had too many martinis that night. So. And they were like, "Come on stage, Aaron, and do this little skit." And I'm like, "All right." And it was all the half-baked guys from the movie. And I was like, "Man, I can't not turn this down. I love these guys."
Oh, Chappelle?
Dave Chappelle, like
okay.
Fish. What's Fish's name?
I know what you're talking about.
Howard something? I don't know. Fish.
Okay. Yeah,
Fish was there, and I was a big fan of Fish. So I was like,
this is a piece together, this after what happened the other day when Vlad got a lot of criticism for, I guess not, because Vlad, he's very investigative. He's very, he pulls up dirt on the person he's interviewing, and I guess people felt like he didn't go hard enough on Aaron or bring up the right things, which honestly, I can relate to that, because at one point, like 3 or 4 months ago, I was slammed every single day for not slamming Aaron, for not bringing up stuff from the past and stuff that I have brought up before. At least I have brought it up when it was new information. When I first started covering Aaron, the whole text messaging, that was new. It's not new anymore, so I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to, if there's a situation that comes up where I need to reference it, I'm not going to ignore it. People think that I ignore stuff. I don't think Vlad's ignoring things. I just think that he wants to cover stuff that's more tangible. You can't really have a tangible conversation with stuff that's not really certified yet. And but I think he is asking some pretty good questions. I'm interested to see if there's any more parts. This is already part 6 right now. So how many parts to this thing are there? This is going to be crazy. In any case, let me know what you guys think. AO from Catalyst out.